plants, someone told me. So a lot of really interesting things to see here. I am right now in front of a bulk foods and variety store. But before I go ahead and tell you more about my stops in Berlin, Ohio, I am going to let you know that at the end of this video, if you stick to the end, you'll be able to download a free Amish and Mennonite cookbook, completely free, if you sign up for my author newsletter. And the cookbook is digital, and it'll go right to your email, and you'll be able to download it and get those wonderful recipes of Amish and Mennonite cooking. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and explore Berlin. We did just stop at an Amish greenhouse, and I forgot to do a video. So if we stop at another one, because I'm looking for some blueberry bushes, if we stop at another one, I'll do a little video outside of that. But again, here I'm in front of Pleasant Hill Bulk Food and Variety in the middle of Amish country in Berlin, Ohio. So we've gone a little ways down the road, and after stopping at the bulk food store, now we're stopping at a variety store. And lots of interesting things there on the list. I can't read it very well, but we've got fabrics and kitchenware and sewing notions and toys and cards and lots of things listed on that list. So we're gonna go inside and I'll take a couple pictures.
This is a different one. It's more like...
So here are the hats, men's hats, permitted in this area. And some men's shirts, a lot of white shirts. Looks like some, maybe these are for boys. Pastel colors. This looks like these are women's shawls. Battery-powered fans and lighting. And then here we have prayer caps, church caps. Looks like bonnets as well. Well, here I am in front of a little marketplace store. Looks like it sells fresh peaches, Swiss cheese, now in watermelon and cantaloupe. But I wanted to show you real quick the kitchen garden behind me. In my upcoming Amish kitchen garden series, we'll have a lot of kitchen gardens focused on in that series. But we've been passing a lot of kitchen gardens in this trip in Berlin, Ohio, and I have been taking a lot of pictures of them, so hopefully I'll just kind of weave them in throughout this video as well. A lot of the kitchen gardens for the Amish, they have flowers along the sides. I see some with petunias and some with, I forget the name of it. I have one called coxcomb that's growing in my Amish kitchen garden. That was not a buggy that just passed, as you know, a very loud truck. But this one just has things that the people who are cooking, the moms and the probably older sisters, might come out and get things that they need for the dinner or for the lunches that they have. This one, I think I saw some strawberries in the front. Yep, looks like strawberries, probably some zucchini, some corn. Not sure, maybe I think those are potatoes back there. So lots of yummy things in the Amish kitchen garden here at this particular spot in Berlin, Ohio. of bulk food here. These are all jellos I think we just passed. Flowers or coconut. Different dip mixes. So we're taking just a quick stop at a produce stand. There's an Amish woman behind the counter. So it is Raber's Fresh Produce, Pick Fresh Daily. And there's a sign behind me of all of the wonderful country Rabers, all the wonderful things, strawberries, and looks like we've got some peaches and lettuce. I'm hearing lots of things are gone, so it looks like there's a lot of people here, but anyway, just welcome to Raber's. So Esther is showing us how the mum irrigation system works. Okay.
Okay, right here we have up here is an injector.
Okay.
We mix the fertilizer in here, and then we turn on the water. We have water comes from this well, runs through here. This is the fertilizer injector.
Okay.
It sucks the water right up through here.
Okay.
I mean the fertilizer right up through here, and the water runs through here and out the door, and it's from right, it comes, takes out there.
Oh, she's got a customer.
So it's just out there. We have a lot of it's a full water setup right in here. And on here is where we have our valves. We got valves up there that from one section. We've got little valves we turn on, and that takes care of the whole for this section. And then we let it go for like 15 minutes, and that is about enough for this section. And we have to turn it on for the next one.
Wow.
It's actually a neat setup.
Yes.
My dad had a pond that he siphoned water out of the pond.
Yeah, that's how we do that for the field. We got a big 2-acre pond in the, you can't see it, it's down by the trees there. That's how we irrigate everything out here.
Wow.
Yeah, because there's irrigation set up back there where that white little tub is. That's where we put in the fertilizer. And it fertilizers all these acres over here. Like five acres at a time. We put it all comes from that one place,
That
one
is
pond.
so interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, as an author of Amish fiction, I tend to do a lot of research online, and sometimes I do find that Lehman's is an incredible help. Lehman's is a store that sells a lot of products, but some of them are things that that don't need electricity. I know that I have been online looking for information on Amish cook stoves, and have been so much assisted by videos from Lehman's, where a gentleman is showing how to use an Amish cook stove, how it works, showing different models that they have. I'm not really sure if the Amish shop here. Maybe they do for items like that. We're in a parking lot. We've got a parking lot here and tons of cars. Again, I'm in Holmes County, Ohio, largest area with Amish in the United States. But so there is a Lehman's here, and I'm going to go inside and check it out. I'm sure there's going to be lots of really, really cool things to see inside, and I will make sure to find the aisle with the Amish cook stoves. Okay, I found the Amish cook stove, or the cook stoves, and this one in particular is the one that I was looking at when I was doing some research for my latest book, The Amish Christmas at the Apple Blossom Inn, that I'm writing with Tracy Frederickowski. And this one is an Amish cook stove. And I saw a video online about this particular stove. There's a firebox here, right here. So this is where the person would add some wood. Let's see if I can get it here. So the wood would be added right here. And looks like it's surrounded by some kind of bricks in there. You can see that. And then, so you add fire to there, and then close it up. And then on the top of the burners, so you see right here, the burner right here. And the man in the video was using a tool. I guess these would get real, oh, here it is. So you would use this to grab this and lift it up. Wow, that is heavy. Building some muscles there. So again, here's the access right here to the fire, right here, that the Amish woman would go ahead and start the fire in there, I guess through the bottom part, the firebox. And then, not sure, maybe tend to the fire here. I'd really like to see one in action. But anyway, I'll go ahead and add that top back on if I can. Goodness, don't want to break that. And there's different burners, and the person in the video was showing me that there's some sort of adjustments right here on the side. If you can see that, and there's some sort of a metal thing there, but he was saying in the video that that was used to adjust the fire. I guess just maybe to adjust the amount of air that was going in there, so you could see maybe with airflow and make the fire stronger or hotter or less hot. And then here is the oven. And I don't really know how this works. I'm guessing the heat probably comes from the firebox and heats the oven. So this is nice. It does have a dial on it, so you can tell the temperature, maybe get it to a certain temperature. Now the one that I was looking at online also had a water container here in the back. So there was a whole reservoir right here for water, and there was I guess the water gets hot when you have the water in the fire, and when you have fire in the firebox. And then I think in the back there was some kind of spigot. So I guess you would fill the reservoir, and then when you wanted to get hot water for your dishes, you already have hot water, your fire and your stove going, so you just get hot water back from behind the stove and just use them to wash your dishes, so you can sanitize them better that way. So anyway, pretty cool to have a full-length view of an Amish cook stove right here at Langman's. Okay, I just discovered that this part of the Pioneer Princess cook stove has a valve under here. I don't know if I can aim it right. You can see my hands. Okay. No, not doing very well here. Okay, so the valve pulls it up, and then you can see inside. And inside is where the Amish person would put their hot water, or their water, and then the cook stove would heat it up. And then there's some kind of valve, I guess, underneath. Some sort of valve underneath, I guess, that hooks up where then they can use that water for hot water for dishes and whatever else they need it for, maybe baths or bathing children or something. But I just ran into someone, and she said that the Pioneer Princess is the brand that the Amish use, or people who are going off the grid use. So we came to the right place, the right spot for the Pioneer Princess Amish cook stove. Okay, so that's it, I guess, for my trip to Holmes County, Ohio, the largest area in the United States where the Amish are. And I want to just thank you for sticking with me. I am standing in front of the world's largest cuckoo clock. It's in Sugar Creek, Ohio, and this is actually a town where the Budget newspaper is published as well. If you're familiar with the Budget newspaper that caters to Amish and Mennonite areas in Amish Mennonite news. It is printed here in Sugar Creek. This is where it began. But also, we have the world's largest cuckoo clock. So I don't know if it's gonna cuckoo. It's supposed to cuckoo on the hour and the half hour. So I'm not gonna wait for the cuckoo, but it's still pretty cool looking. And we visited a lot of really cool places, a lot of authentic Amish places here in Holmes County, Ohio. So thanks for sticking with me. And if you follow the link below, you can follow my channel, subscribe below, and then you can also, in the show notes below, I will include a link to that Amish and Mennonite cookbook that I told you about at the beginning of the video. And when you subscribe to that video, or subscribe to the cookbook, you'll be able to get, you'll subscribe to my newsletter, and you'll be able to get the cookbook sent directly to your email. When you click on the free cookbook in your email, that's when you get added to my author newsletter list, and you'll be able to download the free cookbook. It's a PDF version. And also, don't forget to pick up a copy of my Amish series, Willowbrook Secrets of the Pen, and there'll be a link in the show notes below for that, as well as it goes to my Amazon book series page. It's an incredible Amish tale of romantic suspense that you won't want to miss. Okay, well, thanks so much for sticking with me, and we'll see you on the next Amish book review.